Sound should be good. Right. How's it going, Alexander? If you're still here, how's it going? We're going to get started here. I did start a few seconds ago, so give it another few seconds till more people join. If you guys are new, appreciate if you like and subscribe. I do go live every Monday and Friday, usually around the same time. But yeah, we'll get started here momentarily. If you guys have any questions you would like to request, let me know. And of course, none of this is financial advice. I do want to go over Bitcoin today, JASMY today, ElonOne today, and good afternoon, everyone. And we'll get started. Here we go. All right, so let's look at Bitcoin first. I'm going to remove some of these indicators because there's a lot going on here and I want it to be easier to see what's going on. So yesterday night, I did have a upsloping support line on the daily chart that you were holding, but you broke it to the downside. Now, short term, you're above 40,000, so that's good. But if you don't get back to $43,300, to me, that's not a good sign. The 618 on Bitcoin is up here at $55,400. If you're above that time frame and get a daily candle close above 55.4, that would be extremely bullish to me, and that would confirm that a new all-time high is coming if you close a daily candle above the 618 fib. But first of all, you have to get above this the 236 fib, which is currently on Bitcoin at 43,000. I guess 43,100, not 43.3. I thought it was 43.3 for one reason, but I guess if you get above 43,100, close the daily candle above it, that is bullish, and that'd be a sign of a reversal. And if you do it here in the next coming days, you'd be back above this upsloping support line, which is now going to be acting as resistance, trying to get back up. So 43.1 is the next major target for Bitcoin to the upside. Now, if I turn it back on my indicators again, maybe. There we go. So let's go look at how the RSI is looking here on the daily chart. So obviously, if you're looking at just the daily chart, that'd be a good time to enter a trade. The RSI is low on the daily. The 4-hour is high on the RSI is high on the 4-hour. So actually, right now, between the daily and 4-hour, the 4-hour is high. So you would still want to wait a little bit. The 1-hour is still high. So the only time frame that's probably low is the 15-minute and the daily chart. Because usually I look at the daily, the 4-hour, 1-hour, and 15-minute. Usually if the daily is low, then I check the 4-hour and wait for that to reset and then enter a trade. But the 4-hour and 1-hour are high, so I would wait for those time frames to reset, and it might take the 4 hours a few days to reset. But if that does reset into the bearish territory and Bitcoin on the daily chart is still bearish, if you look at the RSI at least, then I would enter a trade. So right now it's still be cautious, but the fact that the daily chart is reset on the RSI is really bullish to me, at least long term. Short term, it's still pretty iffy to get in. But I do think at some point this year, Bitcoin does have a nice run up. So let me go over to JASMY and see how that's looking. So, anywho, right now JASMY is at 1.8 cents. And it looks like you did have a double bottom here at 1.7 cents. But I do think if you test 1.7 cents again, you're going to get reject. Well, you're going to fall through it because the more times you test the support, the more likely you are to break it. That's just my synopsis of JASMY. I did just make a video on this. The daily chart for JASMY has reset. The 4-hour is going down, so 4-hour. So entering a trade in JASMY might be a very good time to do that. But let's also look at the 1-hour. The 1-hour is high, so you'd still wait for that to reset. And if the 1-hour, 15-minute, and 4-hour are low, and the daily is still low, that'd be a good time to enter a trade. So right now, you're waiting on the 1-hour to reset on JASMY before you get a really nice move to the upside, in my opinion. So that's JASMY for you guys. Let's go over to ElonOne. So I did have this downsloping, I don't know what you call this, channel that we had drawn. If you're on YouTube, you can see what I mean. We broke it to the upside. I know who bought right here. My friend bought right here. It was one of the big buys. And then we consolidated down. I thought for a while we'd come back into the channel. We never did. I personally bought some ElonOne today. But yeah, that's kind of what happened. And I kind of wish I never sold. I'll just say that. So, but yeah, I got in at 33, I think, today. So that's kind of how ElonOne's looking. Someone texted me in my CBA chat that we had launched, and I thought it was for ElonOne, but they're talking about a different coin. So I got all excited when I was at work. That was unfortunate. But I did hear through the grapevine that we're supposed to launch this week. They've said that before, so I'm not thoroughly convinced, especially if Bitcoin doesn't look bullish. We might not launch. But I have faith, right? I'm gonna hold faith that we launch this week, because if we do, it's gonna be really nice. But that's kind of it for for ElonOne. You're out of this downsloping channel, so really that is bullish to me. And I guess you could maybe say something like that's at play. We're now in an upsloping support line. We'll see if that continues. But that's kind of what's currently at play as of right now. Because it's only been doing it for a few days. This upsloping channel has only been for a few days. I would not be too bullish on it just yet. Also, you could also say that we have a double top here at the 38 mark. So just be careful. But personally, I think the bottom is in on JASMY down there at the 26 or 25 level, whatever the low was. The low on JASMY was 26 basically, and we pretty much got double bottom off of it. So I guess that was a lower low than the previous one, but it was within pretty much 1%. So a double bottom at 26, so that's also going to be support if we ever revisit those lows again, which probably doesn't happen unless we get another delay, and it isn't this week. But ElonOne, if we launch this week, is going to have a nice run up. I'm excited about that. But we'll see. If the market goes below 40,000 again, then Astro's probably going to wait for crypto to look more bullish. So if Bitcoin can keep going up, then that's good. Then there's a good chance we launch this week. But if Bitcoin goes below 40K again, then my guess is we don't launch. Where have I been, Dylan? I go live every Monday and Friday. So, some people don't like my hair. Whatever. I just got off work, so it's a little messy. I kind of messed with it. So, but yeah, I go live every Monday and Friday. I don't post on TikTok as much as I probably should. But would you hold Algo, CRO, Gala, Cardano, and XLM? I did hold XLM for a long, long time, but I got tired of holding that, so I sold that last summer. I like that. CRO, I do think what's CRO at right now? Let me look. I like all those coins. Now, usually I'm in low market cap coins, but honestly, overall, I probably have made way more money if I just held the top 100 coins. Let's be honest, I would have. Now, maybe ElonOne will be the outlier in that in the next coming months. I guess we'll see. But I like all those coins. I think those are very good plays. They're safe plays too. So, and sometimes safer is going to make you the most money long term, because some of these shit coins aren't going to survive. I've been in a lot of those that haven't survived. A lot of coins on Uniswap, like Juju coin. I got in that for a while. There's a lot of coins out there. I'm talking mainly about coins on Uniswap, though. If you get in a coin and just hold it for a year, most of the time you're going to make money. Most of the time you will. So I like those coins. Yeah, so that's my synopsis on ElonOne and Ethereum. No, I'm sorry. We went over Bitcoin. We went over JASMY, and we went over ElonOne. If you guys have any other requests, let me know. Otherwise, there is a new league out, which I was going to watch the football game tonight. It's called the USFL. I don't know. It's interesting. There's no one that shows up to the stadiums, but I think it's on NBC tonight. So I was going to watch that here in a few minutes. But let me see if there's anything else I want to talk about. I think there was. Let me look at ApeCoin really quick. If it ever loads. So I said the ApeCoin, I didn't say this. I haven't made a video on it, but I'm telling you right now, I'm going to go to the full screen chart on my YouTube so you guys can see it, if you guys are on YouTube at least. We are in a falling wedge here on ApeCoin. My target to break to the upside is $17.70. I was in this coin yesterday. Then everything looked really bearish. About, I don't know, before we had the dump, I sold at $11.50. It went down to $11, almost $11.10. Never got back in. I could have, but I didn't. But honestly, you could consolidate all the way up until the end of this month before you have the major breakout. But I think sometime next month, or possibly this month, but probably next month, ApeCoin goes to $17.70, or probably $18. I would always take profits early if you're going to be a smart trader about it. But if you want to make the most money, then I guess $18 will probably hit no matter what. That's what I saw on ApeCoin. That's another coin I want to go over briefly. So even after the dump last night, you're right back to where you were before the dump. So that's looking pretty good for ApeCoin. Yeah. I don't know what else. I think that's kind of all I had. So with that being said, that's all I got. If you guys enjoyed the video, I appreciate if you like and subscribe. I'm going to end the TikTok stream. We'll be back live on Friday at 5 p.m. Central Time. I'll see you guys then. All right, so it's all good. I'll be here. Awesome. So appreciate it, Alexander. So yeah, that's kind of all I got. Pretty quick stream. We went over a few coins. But that's what I want to go over. I think that's a pretty good market update. And the major target to break down to get back to on Bitcoin again is going to be that $43,100 level. If you close the daily candle above that, I think that confirms that you're going to have a move up to 47K. So that's kind of all I got on Bitcoin. So with that being said, that's all I got. I'll see you guys on Friday for our next live stream. Until then, trade safe. Have a great week of trading. And hopefully we get some bullish news from ElonOne this week. Because I do think it could happen this week. But then again, I've thought that for the last 6 months. So I guess it all remains to be determined. But that's why I bought in today. I bought more today because I think we're going to go up here on ElonOne. So yeah, I think ApeCoin has a good chance to break out. I would say that's a pretty safe trade too. Because even after we dumped, we still held that channel. We had a quick wick below that, but you know, overall we held that. If I had more money and I didn't want to just invest in ElonOne, I'd have some of this. I mean, seriously. And you can also buy this on Coinbase. I'm thinking, actually, you know what? I might sell my JASMY and just buy ApeCoin with it. I'm at a huge loss on JASMY, but I might just do that because honestly, I have more faith in ApeCoin right now than I do JASMY. We'll see. I don't know, but I might do that. But all right, well, that's all I got. Have a great week of trading, and I'll see you guys. Update on MTRG. I did see MTRG broke out. I think it's on KuCoin. Yeah, it had the measured move, which you hit the 382 fib, which is currently at $5.24, and currently getting a small rejection off that. If you move your fibs up, actually, is it still going up today? It's up another 16%. So it hasn't really been rejected off that level quite yet. Well, it's down 60 plus cents, so it might be. If that was, let me delete one of these fibs because one of these is old. So currently your 618 fib is above at $3.83. As long as you're above that, technically you're still bullish on MTRG coin. So I think this is the chart you wanted to see, though. So let me go. We remove indicators, and we'll do it this way. So the next target, even on this one, you're still getting rejected off the 382 fib as of right now. The support you'd want to hold to still be in an uptrend, in my opinion, would be the 236 fib, which is at $3.75. If you go below that, that confirms you're probably going to possibly go all the way back to this local low. I don't see that playing out. You probably do hold $3.70 because right now you're at pretty much $5. So I don't see you going below 370 unless Bitcoin has lost like 40K. No, I would say actually if you go this low, that probably means Bitcoin's like close to 30K at that point. So, but yeah, the target to the upside you have to be is going to be $5.40. So that's kind of it. And I'm going to go back and add my indicators again because I don't want to forget about that. So the daily chart is high on the RSI. The 4-hour chart is high. The 1-hour chart is still has a lot of room to go down. 15-minute chart is fine, but I would say long term, unless you're doing a scalp trade, which is a quick trade, I would not be touching this because I think you're probably going to go down to the next fib at around $3.70. So that's kind of it for MTRG. So with that being said, that's all I got. Thanks guys for joining, and I'll see you guys on Friday. Have a great week of trading, hopefully.